Hi ladies, I'm going to do some Theraband exercises today so that you can keep working on strengthening your feet for point work and or pre-point work. So the first one I'm going to do is actually standing up, and you're going to have your Theraband long, and you're going to stand on your Theraband, pulling it up taut, and you're just going to flex your foot all the way up, and then you're gonna go all the way, splay your toes, go through that demi, and just put your toes flat on the ground. We really wanna see you get them all the way flat, not curling or crunching, but lengthening them long. And we're just gonna do a couple reps of those. Finding that nice demi, lengthen the toes long against the floor, and rolling it up. Pushing long against the floor, like you have your shoes on, and you're having to spread your toes out long against the floor. So you're gonna wanna do about 10 on each side, and you can do this 2 or 3 times for the 10. Long toes, and then switch sides. So pulling it up nice and long against the floor. Okay, so one thing I forgot to mention early on, for all of these exercises, it's so much better for you to go slow with a lot of control than fast as you can. That won't help you. For everything, I want you to go, this is just for example, slow and control. Take deep breaths. I don't want lots of this, and I don't want the band snapping your feet back. Okay, that won't help us get stronger. So everything as slow and control as you can. Okay? Good. On each side. Next, you're just going to put your foot through. Sitting up nice and tall. Kind of sideways so you all can see. So you really want to make sure your leg is in a straight line, that your knee and feet are lined up nice and straight, and you're just going to go through that demi, full point, demi, stretch, and really demi, full point, demi, stretch, making sure that my alignment is nice and straight, demi, full point, demi, stretch, so that your feet will roll off. I think this is a new Theraband too. You can also turn it sideways. I prefer this one. Demi, full point, demi, stretch, demi, and full point. Really, and you really want to get your toes nice and long against the Theraband. I don't want to see any curling of the toes or not getting them out all the way. My one toe does not want to cooperate. There it goes. Full point, demi, stretch. So you're gonna do about, I would do about 15 of those, and then we'll switch sides. Nice. Demi and full point, demi, stretch. Long toes, find that nice high releve, demi, and full point, demi, stretch, demi, and full point, demi, stretch, demi, and full point, demi, stretch. Okay, for our next one, it's very similar to the one we just did, except we're gonna go down to our half demi point, You want your toes straight up, and you're just going to point and then slowly roll to that half point and point. Roll to that half point, point, and roll, articulate through that half point, point. So that's rolling down through your point shoes, coming out of any turns and or jumps. So having that strength to find that nice half toe. You can get those, make sure those little toes come all the way back with you. Point and demi. The point and demi. The point and demi. So you're gonna wanna do about, say 10 to 20 on each side, and we'll switch and we'll do our left side. Okay, for our next ones, we are going to wrap the band around our little baby toes, and we're gonna put the ends on our outside. You wanna pull your legs apart about a couple inches and really make sure it's on the outside. And we're gonna start with our foot flex, and you're gonna point and you're gonna wing your foot out. You're trying to draw out a backwards J from your perspective. So you go down and a J, and down and a J. So everyone's ankle mobility is very different in this direction, as I have just a smidge of it, but we're trying to actually strengthen the outside of our ankles. And so we're gonna go down and a J. And so some J's will be bigger and some backwards J's will be smaller. It's more important to stay straight and then wing, and a straight, then wing. Then, so you'll do about 10 J's, then staying in the pointed and making sure this leg's holding that resistance, and you're sitting tall up on your sits bones. You're gonna let your foot sickle, and then you're gonna wing it toes out, and a sickle, and out, and a sickle, and pulling it against that band. Pull it in, and we'll do 10 of those on our right leg and then our left. Okay, now we are going to do the reverse of what we just did. If you want, you can also tie your Theraband in a knot and tie it around a chair or a post or something heavy. My chair's not heavy enough, or have someone sit on it. The end of your bed frame works really well. Something that's like not gonna go anywhere. If not, this just takes a little bit of practice, and you'll get the crossover to have that opposite resistance. But we're gonna do the same thing. So we're gonna start on our right foot. This time you're gonna have the band looped around the inside of your foot, and you'll have your other foot crossed, kind of holding the tension, acting like the bedpost if you tied it. If you tied it on the bedpost, you would just have it out and have your other leg to the other side of you. So we're gonna do 10 J's, real J's this time. And our ankles have a lot more range of motion in this direction for everyone, just the way our ankles are built. So we'll be able to do really big J's. So I really want you to come up, flex, feel those toes coming all the way up, down, scoop around, up, and reverse. So we'll do 10 J's and just point and go across 10 times. Okay, we'll repeat to the other side.